Picture this. You're booking a flight, scrolling through options, when a question pops into your head. Boeing or Airbus? Does it matter? Maybe you've heard whispers about one being safer, comfier, or just plain cooler. The Boeing versus Airbus debate is the aviation world's equivalent of a heavyweight boxing match, with two giants duking it out for supremacy in the skies. So, which one should you fly on? Spoiler, it's not a simple knockout. Let's dive into the stats, stories, and quirks of these titans to help you decide, while keeping things fun and informative. The contenders, Boeing and Airbus at a glance. Boeing and Airbus are the Coke and Pepsi of commercial aviation, dominating the market with their sleek, high-tech planes. Boeing, an American icon since 1916, is known for models like the 737, 747, and 787 Dreamliner. Airbus, Europe's pride since 1970, counters with the A320, A330, and A350. Together, they account for over 90% of the world's commercial jet fleet. But how do they stack up when you're picking your next flight? Safety, the top priority. Let's tackle the big question first. Is one safer than the other? The short answer is no. Both Boeing and Airbus planes are incredibly safe. According to the International Air Transport Association, IATA, the global accident rate for commercial jets in 2023 was 0.8 per million flights, with no significant difference between Boeing and Airbus. Both companies design their planes to meet or exceed strict regulations from bodies like the FAA and EASA. That said, each has had its share of headlines. Boeing's 737 MAX faced scrutiny after two tragic crashes in 2018 and 2019, leading to a 20-month grounding and rigorous fixes. Airbus hasn't been immune either. The A320 family has had incidents, though none as high-profile. Both manufacturers learn from mistakes, implementing upgrades to ensure safety. Statistically, your odds of a safe flight are virtually identical on either brand. Less than 0.0001% chance of a fatal accident. Fun fact, planes are tested to withstand insane stresses, like lightning strikes or extreme turbulence. Boeing and Airbus both push their designs through brutal simulations, ensuring wings can flex like gymnasts and fuselages can take a beating. So, safety? It's a tie. Comfort, your in-flight experience. When it comes to passenger experience, both Boeing and Airbus bring unique strengths to the skies. Boeing is known for spacious designs, especially in models like the 787 Dreamliner, which features larger windows, higher cabin humidity, and better air pressure to help reduce jet lag on long-haul flights. The 737, Boeing's short-haul staple, can feel cramped, particularly on budget carriers, but the newer MAX versions offer improved lighting and quieter cabins. For long-distance travel, Boeing's wide-body aircraft, like the 777, provide roomy interiors and are favored for their comfort and reliability. Airbus, on the other hand, offers a similarly varied experience. The A320 family dominates short to medium-haul routes, often used by low-cost airlines. While these planes prioritize fuel efficiency, cabin comfort depends heavily on the airline's seating configuration. For longer journeys, the A350 and A330 stand out with wider cabins and advanced climate systems, making them a favorite among frequent flyers. Then there's the A380, Airbus's double-decker giant. Though fewer are flying today, those lucky enough to board one still praise its incredibly quiet, spacious, and smooth ride. Technology, the battle of innovation. Both Boeing and Airbus are tech giants, but they take different paths. Boeing focuses on lightweight materials like the carbon fiber composite used in the 787 to boost fuel efficiency and range. The 777X features foldable wingtips for added lift while fitting standard gates. Boeing cockpits stick with traditional yokes, offering a classic, hands-on feel. Airbus, on the other hand, pioneered fly-by-wire technology, where computers assist pilot inputs for smoother control. Their cockpits use side-stick controllers, which some pilots prefer for precision. The A350 combines advanced aerodynamics with eco-friendly engines for efficient long-haul travel. Airbus cockpits feel futuristic, while Boeing's feel analog. It's like choosing between a Tesla and a muscle car. Both get the job done. Reliability and maintenance. Airlines love planes that stay in the air, not the hangar. Boeing and Airbus build reliable jets, but their track records vary slightly. Boeing's 737 has been a global staple for decades, with over 10,000 built, proving its durability. However, recent quality control issues, like loose bolts found in 2024 inspections, raised eyebrows. Airbus's A320 family is equally prolific, with a reputation for low maintenance costs, especially on short-haul routes. Data from Cerium shows both manufacturers have similar dispatch reliability rates. Around 99% of flights depart on time without technical issues. The edge goes to whichever model the airline maintains best. Older planes, whether Boeing or Airbus, may feel less reliable if the carrier skimps on upkeep. Environmental impact. Eco-conscious travelers often ask which brand is greener, and both Boeing and Airbus are actively working to reduce emissions. Boeing's 787 Dreamliner uses about 20% less fuel than older widebodies thanks to lightweight materials and efficient engines. They're also developing sustainable aviation fuel and electric hybrid concepts for the future. Airbus counters with the A350 and A220, which offer up to 25% better fuel efficiency than their predecessors. Airbus is similarly investing in SAF and aims to introduce hydrogen-powered planes by 2035. Both are neck and neck in the green race, but Airbus has a slight edge in publicizing its eco goals. Your flight's carbon footprint depends more on the route and airline than the plane's brand. Pilot and crew perspectives. Ever wonder what pilots think? Some prefer Boeing's tactile yoke controls, which feel like driving a sports car. Others love Airbus's fly-by-wire side sticks, which are more like playing a video game. Training is rigorous for both, and pilots are certified per model, not brand. Cabin crew often care less about the plane and more about the galley layout or storage space. Again, airline-specific. Anecdote alert. A pilot friend once said flying an Airbus A320 feels like dancing with a robot, while a Boeing 737 is like wrestling a bear. Both get you there, just with different vibes. Iconic models and their quirks. Let's spotlight some fan-favorite planes. The Boeing 747, known as the Queen of the Skies, is a legendary aircraft with its distinctive humpbacked shape. Though less common today, it remains a favorite among aviation enthusiasts. The Airbus A380, a double-decker giant, feels like a flying hotel with some versions featuring onboard bars or showers, though production ended in 2021. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner is beloved for its spacious cabins and large windows, making it a top choice for long-haul flights. Meanwhile, the Airbus A320 reigns supreme on short-haul routes, ubiquitous, reliable, but not always glamorous. The passenger's choice. Does it matter? Here's the truth. You don't usually choose Boeing or Airbus when booking a ticket. Airlines pick the plane based on routes and economics. A Boeing 737 might fly you from Chicago to Denver, while an Airbus A320 takes you from London to Paris. Unless you're an aviation nerd checking the plane type on FlightAware, you might not even notice. If you have a choice, here's a quick guide. For short flights, picking between a Boeing 737 or Airbus A320 is basically a coin toss. Comfort depends more on the airline's seat pitch than the brand. For long flights, the Boeing 787 and Airbus A350 offer modern cabins and help reduce jet lag. The verdict. Next time you fly, check the plane type and enjoy the ride. Loved this deep dive into the Boeing Airbus showdown? Give it a like, subscribe for more aviation goodness, and share with your travel crew. Got a favorite plane? Drop it in the comments. Let's geek out together.